Of course, divorce is never easy, but it can be especially challenging when there are children involved. And now a new documentary is thrusting the entire process into the spotlight. And joining us now to talk more about it and divorce is divorce attorney Robert Freed. Good to see you, Robert. How are you?
Fine. Good to meet you.
Good to meet you as well. So let's talk about this documentary. What does it aim to do, and what do you think about it?
It's a documentary interviewing attorneys, judges, mediators around the country. It's not based on Connecticut. And basically, it claims to be an expose blowing up the system. It says there are evils in the system. There are things that need to be changed.
And what do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah.
Based on Connecticut, I think we have a pretty good system. I think you constantly need to improve that system. I believe in Connecticut we are doing that on a regular basis. Okay. I think it's very important, especially in light of the fact that more and more self-represented people are going through the system. And I think it's very important because of the children. When you get children involved, the parties are divorcing. You're not divorcing yourself from the children. Mm-hmm. And you want to be able to do things with the children together. Through their lives. And if you have a litigated divorce, whether it's to the extent of divorce corp or not, it gets problematic.
Sure. In the legal system, the general theory is that if you have two advocates, one person advocating for this side, one person advocating for that side, you tend to get a fair and just result. But it's mine that CCDG suggests that it shouldn't really be an advocacy. It should be kind of a collaboration between all parties to try to make it a little bit smoother and less painful on everybody.
Well, there are those of us who believe the traditional system is a litigious system. There are elements in there to try to get people to work out agreements. But collaborative divorce is an answer to this movie. It's an answer to the people that don't want to go to war. We have a no-court pledge, and that's the basis of it. We're not going to court. We're going to work in a conference room helping you negotiate what your issues are, whether it be the children or whether it be money issues. And one thing that makes it very different is our group, CCDG, is composed of not only family attorneys, but also mental health professionals and financial professionals, so we can put together a package based on what your individual needs are, and we negotiate the issues and help you write an agreement. And we find that if it's worked out by agreement, it lasts a lot longer than one that is imposed on you by a court.
Oftentimes, when a divorce happens, the people are angry at each other. I mean, they really feel like they've been wronged and they want to almost destroy the other person. Sometimes they use the children as pawns in that. How do you somehow get them to kind of lose the animosity and try to work towards a better goal for everybody?
Oh, that's exactly the point. And that is a very important point. In the court in Connecticut, we have several different things. We try to determine which cases do have the custody problems. We try to identify them early. In Hartford, we have an early intervention custody pretrial program. We look to have a study. We will have an attorney appointed by court law. Anytime you have custody issues, an attorney must be appointed to represent the best interests of the children.
What other states do you know of that are either really good as far as the divorce process or really bad?
You know, all I know is Connecticut.
Yeah,
that's where
okay.
I've been. I will tell you that we've been in the forefront of a number of things over the years. I know California was the first state to introduce no-fault divorce in 1972. We were the second state 1 year later. We have various pretrial programs that are designed to cut off people who are headed for trial. The one thing I like, and again, I only know Connecticut, and this is where I differ from the movie, we are constantly trying to improve the system. And very important, so that you understand it if you haven't been there, is on a Monday or Thursday, depending on what court it is, before a judge addresses the motions of perhaps 100 couples there, a judge will say, you know what? Go out in the hallway. Try to settle your case.
Yeah.
Use the assistance of a family relations officer. We have them available. If you don't do that, you're going to let a stranger make very difficult decisions that affect your lives, and the stranger is the judge.
We're going to have to wrap it up here. Can you just give me a quick answer on, do you think a prenuptial agreement is sometimes a good thing?
Do you want me back for 15 more minutes? Prenuptial agreement, it's a business decision. Yeah. I think it is a very good thing. It helps eliminate problems in the divorce process, absolutely.
All right, appreciate your time. Robert Freed, good to see you. Thanks so much for coming on the show. Still to come right